Earlier, I took a video of how I went to that place, supposed to be a place on 10 um, South Kersey. They're supposed to help the homeless people and give you referrals to other locations. It's supposed to be a government ran too. And how they tried to tell me that they weren't taking referrals today. Now, number one, I knew they was up to something because I was on my way there, and as soon as the transportation person, before he can get me out the car, the security guy came out and said, "We're closed. We're not taking referrals today." Now, they have a lot of different departments in the building, so why would they automatically know that I was coming there for as a homeless person? Because I don't look like I'm homeless. Why would I come there for a referral to a shelter? So I decided, since the transportation just dropped me there, even though the security told him that I couldn't come in there, but transportation took off. So they were going to strand me. Now look at the stuff that they're bringing in. He's the second one bringing something in. Look like this. Look how big that is. Just two. But uh, uh, um, again, uh, they're trying to keep me from getting in the shelter. But if I had to do what I did last time, go sit back at the police station and wait for me to go somewhere, if I had to sit in the police station and do this until I get each and every one of them with this criminal activity. But as I said, I decided, since the van left me. Now, it's one thing about them vans, and I have a video of it. I don't care how much bags or how heavy the bag is I got to carry. They won't help me touch the thing. None of them men, none of them women. They say they can't pick up clients' things. The one told me today, say he can't leave the car. He have to babysit the car. He can't leave the car. So they never help you with your bags, or and me being a senior citizen, they would say, "Well, Miss, I'm gonna break the rules and take it up to the door for you." No way, they won't touch anything, and that's the way it's been since I've been down in this Target. I could be walking past 1,000 individuals every now and then. One say, "Can I help you?" But most of them are just walk past you, and I've never seen a world like this. But as I said, I was determined, since I saw other people going in there 10 South Casey, I was gonna go in there too. So I drug my suitcase on up to the door, and then he gonna say, "Well, no, no." Then he told me that they were in a meeting. But how do you know me? How do you know what I was coming for? And I think one of the guys on the video, I forgot his name, but he comments all the time. I got to make sure I mention, get his right name, mention him the next time I make a video. He told me, well, they in his city they have senior citizen building. They're not trying to let me get in anywhere. They have tried to block me out of each, and they have. Have effectively blocked me from getting any kind of housing. Any senior citizen building, housing authority, Chicago Housing Authority has not contacted me yet. It was really supposed to be 2 weeks. They originally said before they contacted me for an interview for apartment. Then they told me 30 days. It's been over 30 days, and no one from Chicago Housing has sent me. Now, number one, they said after a couple of days they would send you a letter stating I've never got that letter. Number two, if the application is processed in 30 days, okay, from 2 weeks to 30 days, um, I don't have the uh, letter saying that the process has been done. I called them today or yesterday. I called them yesterday and asked them to get back in touch with me because I got a voicemail like usual. They don't let me talk to people. And I asked them why haven't they contacted me? Because it's been past 30 days about my interview for apartment. Did nobody call me back? In fact, uh, Metro PCS turned my service off, turned my phone service and my data off. Sent me um, sent me a message saying that my bill was due. I hadn't paid my bill. Now, while I'm talking this, I'm gonna show you something uh, about how they stated that. So I didn't have any data or any phone service because they said my bill hadn't been paid. So I had to. God is good. I had to go across the street. Well, was a Metro store, and this was about that Mandela effect. Like I told you guys, how see how they just sit in the car. He just been sitting in that car for long. Um, how? 1 minute. Well, how my date changed on my receipt. Now, when I got the text message from from Metro PCS, it said my services had been cut off because my bill had not been paid. So I walked across the store to this satanic Metro PCS, and that's how God just make it convenient for me to take care of these things. So I walked across the street, and I told her, no service is off. She said, it shouldn't be out. No, she said, is my bill paid? And I told her yes. I told her I had a message on my phone saying that my service was turned off for non-payment. Now, um, I can read very well. Like I'm saying, like I can keep up with dates and stuff. I'm very good at that. But she said, no, show me that message, that text message, whatever it was. So I couldn't find it at first. You know, I tell you, I go through this. I can't find it first. And then when I do find it, I'm going to go through it. When I do find it, it's different. People, they can change things. I'm telling you, you better believe it. They can change things as often and exactly when they want. They have full control of this Mandela effect. Now I'm trying to get online, go to my account. Now that's another thing. They would not let me see my account. So it takes long to process it so they can do what they need to do. But as you see, I'm supposed to have a 4G light, and all my bars are good. But still, I'm still loading. I'm loading. Even though I'm supposed to have a high speed 4G light, I've been loading. Let's see how long it takes, but mine's going to take 7. Now, number one, I'm going to try to upload that video. This might be the only one I upload today because I have been having a very hard time loading them. But I might still have a few tricks up my sleeve where I can pull one out. But, the videos I made the other day, Thursday, how they tricked me, told me they had an apartment, and I went there with a nursing home. It wasn't even assisted living like you told me it was. It was a nursing home where I had to give up all of my income except $30 a month. Isn't that something? Well, it's not even a room. It's just a bed, really, a hospital bed. So, uh, yesterday, when they put me out about the bogus stuff about they had to put me out because I didn't have 30 days supply of medication. Uh, but they knew that when they first put me in now. But they keep saying they keep making mistakes. And you know what's really amazing to me is that this preacher, I'll get his name, preacher. Now you're supposed to be taking care of the homeless, looking out for people in need, and you give me only 15 minutes to find me a place to stay. You said I had to go immediately. You giving me 15 minutes, a homeless person with bags and everything, 15 minutes to find me a place. Really? And you're a pastor? You are a pastor? Well, we know what kind of pastor he is. But as I was saying, when I went to the place on Kessie yesterday, well, after they dropped me off there, I was in that room, and as I tell you, they always try to hide the plugs where I can't charge my phone and stuff. But I've been struggling with my suitcase. See how big it is? I've been struggling with my suitcase. And I was wondering why, because you know they mess with everything. And I made a video last year about when I had my shopping cart, how since I didn't have a car, I had to get on the bus, and that was the only way I could shop. And how they kept tearing my shopping cart up, how they cut the wheels or the thread off my tires. They kept cutting them, and I would fix them, and they completely destroyed it. But I was wondering why I kept struggling with my suitcase because it's so heavy with everything I got in it. And you know what they done done? They done grind my tires down, my wheels on my tires. They have, it's not from wear and tear from being on the road, but you know wheels supposed to roll and sometimes they wear. But they did this with a few of my appliances too, grind them down where, and chip them down where they wouldn't catch. Uh, and I have video of that. They didn't think I would notice that, but I turned the suitcase over today, and they have made the wheels flat. They have ground them down, but they won't roll. They have made them flat. So it's like you they sitting down on the leg of a chair. They that flat. Isn't it something? That they would hinder me at every cost. So they have grind the wheels down on my suitcase. I don't know when they did it, but like I tell you, they had all the time in the world since they had been setting up different places. They had all the time. But what the main kicker is, and this I'm gonna have to deal with Monday. Um, they put me out, and I hurriedly put everything in my suitcase, my makeup, my breast, and all my important papers, my Section 8 paperwork, my medical card, all my papers were in my suitcase. So while I'm sitting at 10 North Keswick, South Keswick, I'll go to the bathroom. I'm in there charging my phone for a little while, number one, and I got this lock. See this lock? This combination lock, where you can change the combination if you can always change the combination. But the thing is, with locks I bought in the past, um, and safes, I've even bought safes. The thing is, with that voice to skull and this technology, they have these interwebs that they're using on this technology where they know my thoughts, they know everything I do or see. They know any combination I have. Uh, they can get any key to pick a lock. So, as I was saying earlier, you're not safe anywhere. You can't lock yourself behind doors or anything else because they can get in, even if you use combination lock. If they're using that voice to skull technology where they can see what you're doing or hear what you're doing, they know the combination you might have. When you try to put it in their head, they know exactly what the combination is. So while I was in the bathroom, somebody opened my suitcase because it was still on the combination. Because usually I put it on the combination, and then when I'm done, I switch it around. So um, I know they're gonna get in, but I just want to see because sometimes they're not smart enough to put the numbers back while I left them on. I'll put it on a 304 and I'll see have they been in. And usually they have didn't change the number. Then lately they've been getting smart. They put it back on the same settings I left it. But today it was they didn't change it. It was on my lock combination. So what they did was while I was in the bathroom, they went in my luggage suitcase and took all my important paperwork. Now the thing is, this is a heavy suitcase, and I had not thought about getting my paperwork out of there because I figured it's 20 people sitting in that room. But see, they've done things like that in the past with something that happened, like the time they ate up my banana in the dining room, and all the people were sitting there, and everybody claimed they didn't see who ate the banana. So, um, I figured with the staff right there, it wouldn't be no problem. Because they don't want to get, but I come out the bathroom and everybody gone. The, they said they closing up for the day. Now, it's not even 3 o'clock. What day shelter closes up before 3? So, I just figured they were closing up because they didn't want me there anymore. They didn't want me charging my phone, so they wanted me to hurry up and get out of there. So they was closing up ordinary. But everybody was gone. So later on, I look in the suitcase for my brush to brush my hair, and I couldn't find my brush, couldn't find my makeup, and I thought about all my important papers. They have my voucher for me to find my apartment, my moving papers, all my medical card, as I said, all the paperwork that I had collected on Mr. Vera. I told you the other day, my book with all my telephone numbers and everything came up missing out of the restaurant while I'm sitting next to it. Only person could have did it was some kind of slick way. That woman sitting behind me had to, like a pickpocket, slip my book off the table while I'm sitting there. But now I don't have any paperwork. But my voucher tomorrow, Monday, Miss Foxworth, not Miss Garber, whatever her name is, Latricia, whatever, she has to replace that. So I'm gonna go and get my paperwork, and I only have 30 days left on my voucher to move, and that's why they drag their feet. And my friend that keep commenting that I should be able to get senior housing, I should be able to get apartment. No, no, they're not gonna let me move in anywhere. They're blocking me from getting any kind of housing, and that's all right. Cause the more they keep blocking, the more evidence I'm getting on them. The more evidence I'm getting on them. And as you notice, nothing but black and white cars. Black and white and red. That's they call them silver and tan. Sometimes blue. But they done took over everything. Like they invented these colors when we already had these colors. They just took them over as their own, huh? But anyway, I'm gonna go there Monday and ask what happened to my paperwork. Because even if they say I left it, it's paperwork, it's important paperwork. Anybody would find it. A normal person would turn it in to somebody, wouldn't it? But they stole it. Because that's why everybody was gone when I got out of that bathroom. They went in my suitcase and didn't have time to put the scramble numbers and took all my important paperwork and stuff and had everybody get up out of there. Because when I came back in that room from the bathroom, everybody was gone. And I'm telling you, it was over 20 people in there. So, let's see what happens Monday about that paperwork. You guys take care.